So I just finished my workout. Now we're sitting outside. It's a really nice day out today. The weather is perfect. It's not too hot, which I'm gonna enjoy it because in about 3 weeks it's gonna be 100 plus and it's only gonna get hotter from there. So right now I have so many mixed emotions as far as being grateful, being sad. So my grandma, who is very elderly, she lives in El Salvador. She's been really sick the past couple months and it just doesn't look good. It sounds like she's not going to recover. So I'm just reflecting on how much time we might have left with her, which makes me want to take a trip down to El Salvador, which I'm considering within the next few weeks because the doctor said that there's not much they can do for her. My grandpa has already passed, so it's just really sad. Like, time flies. You don't really realize how much you appreciate your grandparents until you don't have them anymore. But I'm also super grateful because at this stage in my life, I feel like I'm finally getting all the fruits of my labor. Everything I've ever wanted is starting to kind of fall into place for me. So I'm also in a phase of being very grateful, appreciating everything that I have right now, just this life. I mean, this is the life I've always wanted in my early 20s, and I finally have it now that I'm 28. So I don't know, guys, it's a lot of mixed emotion. Hopefully I'm able to take a trip down to El Salvador and spend some time with my grandma. I'll definitely be vlogging that because if I do stay, it won't be for too long because I'm not leaving my son for too long, but I'll definitely record everything that I do and take you guys down a trip to my childhood home because I did live with my grandma for a few months when I was my son's age, actually. So just kind of reflecting on life.
Why?
Life is crazy. You're recording me, I'm recording you.
What? Why are you calling me?
Thank you, Bubby. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Dun 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 dun.
Even though it's spring break, one thing we're gonna do in this house is practice our sight words. Another day, another hoop session. Not be carrying this boy for 8 months, 9 months, just for him to turn out to be his dad's twin. Like, hi guys, so I am back from the gym. I don't have any more meal prep left, so this is what I'm making for dinner. This is my go-to. When I say this is my go-to, I mean it. Like, I make this every single week when I don't have food. Ground beef, rice, and I'm going to make some eggs and then mix it up all together in this bowl. I'll show you guys once it's done, but this is the easiest way to get some high protein, low calorie, low carb. So what I like to do is I like to add some tapatio, some hot sauce, whatever you like on top of it, and this is chef's kiss. So this is the dinner for tonight. It's also for my family. My son will also be eating this. I'm great, how are you? So I started my social media journey back in 2021. I started posting on TikTok, like my fitness weight loss journey after. Hi guys, so I just got off the call with a talent manager, talent agency. This is like my 4th one within the last month. I've just had a really hard time aligning perfectly with a manager, an agency. Like, sometimes the things that they have listed is just not something that I'm comfortable with. So it went pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm going to sign. I feel like I really need to sit on it the next couple of days, but good news is that I feel like I'm getting closer to my match. If this is not my match, I feel like we're getting close to it, so I'm excited. But I'm gonna go ahead and make breakfast now. So this is what I'm having for breakfast, guys. I have 3 eggs mixed with spinach, toast. Again, I prefer sourdough toast, but for some reason these grocery stores are still sold out of the one I eat like every week. And then I have farmer cheese on top that has 15 grams of protein and it has probiotics. I drizzled honey on top to add sweetness because it is kind of tart. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of blueberries. Hi guys, checking in from Mercedes-Benz. I had to come get one of my services done. If you drive Mercedes, they have like these most annoying standard maintenance services that are due every couple of months. So right now I'm getting the A3 service done, but I'm super happy because my guy, I get the same guy, I've had the same guy for years. He gave me a discount. So he also told me that it shouldn't take longer than an hour and 30 minutes, which is great because I was expecting a little over 2 hours. So I feel like now I have more time in my day. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? So this is my second Mercedes. I got my first one when I was 20 years old, turning 21. And couldn't afford that car. Don't know why I got it. If you're young, this is your sign to not purchase luxury until you're able to actually afford it. So a couple years ago, I had the same guy. And my car, the entire engine like completely shut down on me. I don't know what happened, but it was like the worst possible week because it was Christmas week, obviously the week before rent was due, and the transmission was thousands of dollars to get it fixed. So he ended up hooking me up. The same guy I got today, he gave me a discount. I think it's because he felt bad because it was literally the week of Christmas, but I'll never forget that because I just remember being so upset that I had to spend thousands of dollars on my transmission the week that I had a ton of Christmas presents to buy for my family. So I always remember that. You never know what people are going through, so shout out to him because he even hooked me up today again. But fast forward, that car, I ended up paying it off. Had a good few years where had no issues. Then some kid, literally some kid in my neighborhood, crashed into my car, which caused my car to crash into my neighbor's car. So it got sandwiched in and it got totaled. So they gave me a check for that car, which wasn't a lot. It literally was nothing. So I ended up buying a new Mercedes, which is my current SUV. I freaking love my car right now. But I went from having 0 car payment to now having a new car payment. But it worked out because it's more space. It's an SUV. Now with my kids starting sports soon, then I feel like I have more space and everything. So there's that story. I feel like my coffee didn't hit how it was supposed to earlier, so I'm gonna go to the cafe and make myself a quick little coffee. So I'm waiting for my car to be washed right now, but they ended up giving me the full inspection, and basically in total this is like over $5,000 in repairs. So I'm gonna hit up my mom's mechanic. Usually if he gets this inspection and can look at what's needed, he's able to do it for 10 times less, which I'm gonna do first. But if not, I'm gonna come back because with these type of cars, with foreigner cars, you just don't want to risk it and you just want to get it done properly. But yeah, all right girls, so I ended up going home, changed real quick into my gym outfit. I have exactly 1 hour before I have to go pick up my kid. I actually always miss my kid so much. Like if it was up to me, he would just spend all day with me and be homeschooled, but he's such a great kid. He's so smart, he's so outgoing. And in a few days, spring break officially starts. So I'm excited because that means pool, park, basketball court, just fun activities that we can do. And let's not forget sleeping in. That's the big one right there, sleeping in. But I wanted to show you guys what pre-workout and creatine I take. So this is the pre-workout that I take, Decipher pre-workout from Legends. I do have a code with them. You guys can type in my name, CELINA. This is extremely strong, so only take half a scoop. That's what I do. I only do half a scoop. If you do a full scoop, you're going to be off the walls. There is no crash though. That's why this is worth it to me, because it has clean ingredients, but there's no crash out as well. And then creatine, if you're trying to grow your glutes, girl, trying to get those booty gains, take creatine. I would specifically get this one. Same thing, I have a code with them if you guys want 10% off, but it's 100% pure micronized. So this is the best creatine in the game, and it's also a creatine monohydrate. So I take 1 scoop a day. Pretty much done with my pre-workout, but let's go ahead and walk in now because this pre is hitting my veins and I'm feeling good right now. tell, but your girl is sweating. It was a decent pump. I didn't go too heavy for the sake of time. I only had an hour, so my main focus was focusing on form over weight. That way I could really hit each muscle how I wanted to properly. And also when I do add on heavy weight, it takes me longer to put everything back. I'm actually running a little bit behind. I have 10 minutes to go pick up my kiddo, but overall it was a good workout. Hi guys, it is the next day. So right now I just came up to pick up my mom. I'm waiting for her to come out. We're gonna go to her mechanic. Remember I told you guys that I'm not trying to spend over 5K in repairs. Like, that's freaking crazy. I'm pretty sure it will be more than 5,000 with everything. So we're gonna go take my inspection list to her mechanic and have him give me a quote. If the quote works out, if it's about the same, then I'm just gonna go to Mercedes, right? But if it's way less, then he's just gonna order the parts from Mercedes and then give me a call once the parts are here so I can go drop off my car. But right now we're on our way there. I'm excited. I hope we have good news. Oh, here she comes. So I have to wait for later today to get an estimate, but right now I'm getting my mom some Firehouse and then I'm gonna go and drop her back off. But I'm excited for later because I'm gonna find out exactly what the estimate's gonna be.